So basically, our story begins with two orphans, Lady Truth and Mr. Inference. They grew up together as childhood friends along with three other peeps who are yet to be identified, except for that funky little guy, that's paranormal detective. Truth and Infy went in separate ways, and Infy became part of the military, along with Ronald of Ness and Desir Melodies, aka DM, until he got into an accident that caused him to retire and start a detective agency, not only for a new living, but to figure out the said accident. Only one problem, though. He's broken, he has no clients! Well, until DM suddenly turned into a simp and wanted Inference to go to the Golden Rose Theater to find out why the leading actress Lady Bella hasn't replied to his, well, DMs. We didn't get to meet her, however, but days later, she got yeeted on stage and died. Boo-hoo! This caused the theater workers to be in shambles, with Crota being accused because she wanted the lead role so badly, she even wrote letters to DM pretending to be Bella all along. Needless to say, DM got catfished! On top of that, Bella was already dead before the performance, and Crota pretended to be her again because Bella's true cause of death was overdose. The drug that Bella OD'd with basically was from DM, and Crota was like, oh wait, I have some extra of these, so do you want some, Bella? And Bella was like, yeah, my life sucks anyway, so give me more of that, and yeah, she died. And when Scrooge found out, he was like, hey, we can make money out of this! Because he basically did the same thing to the leading actress before Bella, except it was an actual accident, not drug overdose. In short, the one who keyworded Bella was Bella herself all along. And yet everyone was still somewhat responsible for it, especially DM. Was it given any justice? Nah, DM paid every newspaper to make Bella's death an accident. Meanwhile, Truth got sent over to an all-girls school by Hebe, complete with a maid disguise, to discover what happened to her adopted sister Anna, who apparently went mad because of the so-called Lone Moon Curse, where it involves the ghost of the princess who used to live in the school and the knight who protected her. And Narcissus discovers shit about it and mysteriously gets yeeted into a painting to be irrelevant. Back to Inference. DM sent him on another bullshit case in the comfort of his own home, where he meet three art traders and Truth for the first time, who was eventually DM's assistant for some reason, all dressed up for a costume party, then boom, power off with nothing to do. Everyone's like, oh, let's tell stories, and Inference was like, no, this is boring. But he came back just in time to hear Prince's story about the boy who lost his golden heart and the Rainmaker's tale about the goddess who danced for rain. It was all fun and games until ding dong, the prince is dead. And just as Infy gathered clues for the case, ding dong, so was Rainmaker. It doesn't help how Burb Lady Truth was also missing, and Infy thought that she was the one responsible for the murders until Succubus was exposed as the killer along with her servant. She did it because DM was a little bitch for not accepting her art trade unlike the other two. She was gonna keep Burb Truth stuck inside a box to die, but basically she let her go for Infy to save her, and thus, the two reunited. While this was happening, we finally get to meet the funky little orphan Luca who eventually became the paranormal detective. He was sent over to the Crystal Palace to investigate a phantom sighting, where we meet the Beaterskins who are actually relevant, and Lockhart, the girlie with so many keys and the daughter of the founder of the Crystal Palace. There was another problem besides the phantom, though, and it's a diamond that was stolen from the royal family, which made Amethyst Duchess, a jewelry store owner who has an exhibition at the upcoming afternoon, very pissed. However, we got to learn from the Duchess that she was also at the gala where the Kohinoor was stolen. Apparently, it's one of the first sightings of the Phantom, and she was somewhat sus for that. What's even more sus is the fact that during the exhibition, the real Kohinoor was in display all along, and the Duke was like, that's not fair, I want to take it for myself, and the Duchess was like, no, hand it back, you bitch, until this wax figure, which suddenly transformed itself into a magical robot, stole it. Duke KFC then yeeted, and it was then and there that the Duchess did admit that she in fact stole the Kohinoor from there. After the exhibition, more phantom chaos breaks in when a fireworks display at night unfolds. Brought to you by Fireworks Guy, who really wanted a fireworks show, but was banned by Duke and therefore cost him his leg. Which was also strange because he placed Guy's confiscated fireworks back in his shop with a lock. In the end, it was Lockhart who was the Phantom, and her main goal was to prevent the Crystal Palace from getting sabotaged by Duke White Raven, and she got the Duchess and Guy's help for that anonymously. The fireworks display was originally supposed to be an arson committed by Duke White Raven because he wanted insurance for the Crystal Palace when it burns down, but Guy was like, screw you fireworks. And we also get to learn that Duke White Raven was in cahoots with DM, which Duchess did not like because, surprise surprise, she's Lady Bella's sister and she wanted to avenge her death! There's also the fact that Lockhart is Luca's old pen pal, Duchess' painting went missing, and a new Raven is around and is likely the one who was involved with it, yahoo! Next comes Truth and Inference's first actual case together, where an anonymous commission letter gives them a ferry ticket to the island of Bellastain full of flowers, where Lady Datura, original heiress of the island, got accused of an unknown man's murder. On the island, we meet the Oracle Rosemary, whom everyone praises, her lackey Tobros, and Sway, an island visitor who seems to be here for the case too, as she pulls out her very own commission letter. Days before the trial, we learn that the victim is actually Latura's close friend, and Tobros' need to protect Rosemary, and so many other shit. On the day of the trial, it became clear that there had been no murder all along because it was Sway who was the victim this whole time. She was under the male disguise, and when she got knocked down unconscious, she got buried alive, which made her dig out herself to get off the island, and with a little strip fest, Tobros reveals himself as the one who wishes to murder Sway, for he owns the beast that Sway got stung with. They both had reasoning for what they did. Sway wanted to help the Tara get back her birthright by gathering information against Rosemary, while Tobrose is a simp and wanted to protect Rosemary. They both basically wanted to protect people, but this is where the plot twist comes in. This is where we learn that Rosemary went missing, Tobrose was in jail but somehow escaped, and Datora was helping Tobrose this whole time kill Sway? Damn, this is like a fucking divorce arc! Yeah, and Tobrose is literally a melody, but I think that's too obvious.